The Lubu horror story. Meilin lived in Shanghai, China, along with her dog, Bao. Originally, she belonged to a small village, but after her father's death, she moved to the city to earn money for her mother and younger sister. Meilin had a sweet personality and worked at a toy shop. She loved toys, especially dolls. Since she worked in the shop, she often bought her favorite dolls at discounted prices. Her home was filled with unique dolls from different countries. One day, a limited edition Lubu doll collection arrived at the shop. All the dolls were sold out instantly, but Meilin had kept one aside for herself. It wasn't an ordinary doll. This particular Lubu doll was golden in color, unlike the others. It looked stunning, with bright blue eyes, long floppy ears, golden fur, and a wide, cute smile showing big teeth. Meilin instantly fell in love with it. She hugged the doll tightly, clicked several photos, and introduced it to her dog, Bao, as the newest member of her doll family. But something strange happened. Unlike other dolls that Bao happily wagged his tail at, he barked and growled fiercely at the golden Lubu doll. Meilin found this odd, but brushed it off, thinking Bao was just scared. She placed the doll on the shelf and went to bed. That night, Bao, who always slept beside her, refused to stay in the room. He kept glaring at the doll and eventually ran outside. The next morning, as Meilin was leaving for work, Bao barked aggressively at the doll again. When she ignored him, he pulled at her jeans, trying to drag her toward the shelf. Frustrated, she scolded him and locked him in the bathroom before leaving. That day turned out to be her worst day at work. Known for her politeness, Meilin suddenly lost her temper on a customer and shouted. Shocked by her behavior, her boss scolded her in front of everyone and fired her on the spot. Confused and upset, Meilin cried her way back home. When she released Bao from the bathroom, he ran to her, but soon calmed down after seeing her tears. That night, she went to bed early, but while sleeping, she heard an eerie laugh. In the dark corner of her room, she saw a figure watching her. Startled, she got up. But when she looked again, no one was there, only the Lubu doll lying nearby. That night, she dreamt of a terrifying creature with sharp fangs, long claws, and a rotting red body. It came close to her, trying to strangle her, laughing hideously as it attacked. She screamed and woke up, only to find the Lubu doll sitting on her chest. Terrified, she noticed its smile looked wider and creepier than before. Suddenly, Bao jumped in, grabbed the doll, and tore it apart with his teeth. Meilin, drenched in sweat and shivering, threw the remains into the dustbin. But the next morning, she noticed painful red rashes all over her arms. Her head throbbed, and worst of all, Bao was missing. She searched the entire house, but couldn't find him. Finally, in the bathroom mirror, she saw something horrifying. Behind her reflection stood the same demon-like creature from her dream, laughing. When she turned around, there was no demon. Instead, the golden Lubu doll was sitting on the shelf again, perfectly intact, grinning menacingly. Shaken, she tried to run out of the house, calling for Bao, but he was nowhere. When she returned inside, her blood ran cold. The doll was now by the kitchen sink, its teeth and hands smeared with blood. Beneath the sink lay Bao's lifeless body, savagely mauled. Horrified, Meilin realized the doll was cursed. She searched online and discovered terrifying news articles. People all over the world reported similar incidents. The cursed Lubu dolls were destroying lives, causing illness, accidents, deaths, and even possessions. Some countries had already banned them, while priests performed exorcisms on others. Without wasting time, Meilin burned the doll and threw its ashes into a river. That night, she told her younger sister everything over the phone, finally feeling relieved that the curse was gone. But the next morning, tragedy struck. Meilin was found dead in her apartment, and right next to her body was the same golden Lubu doll, now carried there by a co-worker from her toy store. Rumors spread online that the Lubu doll is the manifestation of a deadly demon named Pazuzu. So tell us, what do you think? Is the Lubu doll truly cursed, or is it just a myth? Comment your thoughts below.